Holy crap, I've got a lot to do. Hello, I'm Michael with WriterSanctuary, and one of my immediate goals is to be finished writing my second book before the end of October. Then I plan on spending NaNoWriMo in November working on 7, which is one of the stories I have on Wattpad. It's a bit on the cringy side and it needs some polishing up. I've come a long way since 2016. So does this mean that I can write 30,000 words inside of a month? Well, 36 days actually. That's because I'm estimating that the book's going to be around 90,000 words, which is about an average length for a fantasy, horror, whatever genre I'm writing. But then again, I always write until the story's told, so could be more, could be less, but it's a nice round wholesome number. So what am I going to do to hit that mark throughout the day? Well, first off, I'm using Asana to set up blocks of time so that I can guarantee that I work on my book. Though I don't know if an hour is going to be enough. I only wrote like 975 words today, and it's a little bit short of the overall goal that I'm looking for, but I don't know. If it doesn't work out, then I'll just make it an hour and a half next week. Now, these blocks of time guarantee that I work on my book after my client work is done. After all, the clients are who pay my bills. But instead of just going willy-nilly when I'm done, going out and goofing off, or even working on something else that isn't nearly as much of a priority, I'm guaranteeing myself that I'm at least going to work on my book for an hour. And if I don't put that block of time in, I'm going to forget. Mostly because I'm incredibly busy and I'm getting old. So this means that I work on Kingmaker before blogs, videos, anything else. It all comes down to client work, my book, and that's it. So anything after that is gravy. This way I am guaranteed that I'm going to write on my book and I won't forget because I go off Asana with like a checklist. This means that less vital projects are going to be pushed onto the back burner. Like if I don't get, say my client work takes too long one day, but I still manage to get enough time to write on Kingmaker, that might mean that I'm going to be short a blog post or short a video. But it's those lower priority projects that wind up taking the back burner instead of something like Kingmaker or one of the other priority projects I have going on. So I think it's going to be close. 36 days from today. After all, I do have a lot going on lately. But still, as long as I keep up the pace and remember that those blocks of time are there for a reason, I should be able to get Kingmaker done before Halloween. Well, at least the first draft of it anyway. And this doesn't include any time that I decide to write in the evenings or the weekends. Now, the reason why I assign myself blocks of time like that throughout my workday is because I know that I'm either going to forget or I'm going to get sidetracked with other stuff throughout the day or night or even the weekend. And it's just going to sit there like it has been all year. So if I have that block of time, I remember this is what it's for. It sucks getting old. Then comes the fun part, editing. So I'm probably going to wind up taking it, removing and adding more to the book. So it really depends on, I don't know. We're going to go through some beta readers and see what happens. So what kind of project are you working on? And do you have some goals set up to complete them? Now, I decided to prioritize Kingmaker a while ago, but I kept forgetting. This time I have got it in Asana, and it is immediately after my client work. So I remember that I want to work on my book. I really do. I want to get it done. There's times where I go to bed at night thinking to myself, or I get frustrated with myself because I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. So now that I've been prioritizing everything throughout the day, all the important stuff gets done first, and fun and games happens afterwards. And it's been working really well for me, actually. In fact, I got quite a bit done today. Now, speaking of books, A Freelancer's Tale is available on Amazon in paperback and ebook format. It's the story about how I got started as a freelance writer, starting with content mills, all the way up into what I do today, while handling one of the worst depressions of my life. And if you're interested in that, the link is in the description down below. So anywho, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. For more videos about self-publishing, freelance writing, blogging, or anything else I cover, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I think it's going to do it for me today, and I'll see you at the live stream.